Okay, in the shop and up for review today is the Westinghouse iGen 2500 digital inverter generator. Now this thing runs at 2200 watts and peaks at 25, and to my knowledge this is the most powerful suitcase generator that's on the market currently at the time of this video. It boasts of the 3% sine wave technology output. It weighs in at 48 pounds. That's dry without any fuel in it. It has the 1-gallon fuel tank. It has the household 20 amp duplex, and it's got two USB 5-volt ports for charging batteries and whatnot. It boasts of a 52 decibel reading at 25 feet. It's got clean power because of the low THG on it. It's lightweight, and I consider 48 pounds pretty lightweight, and it saves money on fuel because it has the efficiency mode switch right here, which on some websites I've noticed they've omitted that fact, but this does have an auto idle if you choose to use it. Otherwise you can run it at full tilt. Another thing that I like about it is it has the LED data center here, which is nice to have. It boasts of a 3-year warranty from Westinghouse. Have yet to test that out. And last but not least, it also is parallel capable, so you can hook two of these units up together and get a maximum of 4400 watt running watts out of both units. But the cables and whatnot for that are sold separately. Now let's take a look at the take it out of the box and take a look at the unit. And we'll go from there. Right, so start off first with the control panel. You have the off, choke, run selector button there. You've got the 20 amp household break or duplex there. You've got the efficiency mode switch here. Over here you have the two USB 5-volt charging terminals. You have the reset button here, the grounding cable here, and right down below here is the LED readout display. Green light here will show you that the unit is up and running and generating power for you. You've got an overload switch indicator LED here in case you overload. And then a low oil sensor light there will show up if you ever run low on the oil. Over here on this control panel here, on the left, you have the fuel indicator. So depending on how much fuel you have in the unit, it'll show you exactly where you're at there. On the right, this will show you how much wattage you're pulling from the unit as you're running appliances, lights, and whatnot. So it'll show you the baseline at the bottom, maxed out level at the top, and in between you've got the digital readout for the voltage. It'll give you the fuel consumption, and it'll give you the running voltage on it. It'll typically say 120 volts on there. Okay, and here's a side shot profile of the unit. I've removed the top plate for the spark plug, and I've removed the side cover to show you the inside, and it's exact duplicate of what the iPro series is. It's got the air cleaner port here, the oil fill, and the spark plug up top, along with the carburetor cup here, to where if you put the unit in storage you can undo the screw here and it'll drain out through this plastic port here. I'll be running non-ethanol gas through this since it's available in my area, so shouldn't be any issues with that. The only issue I had with this thing straight out of the box, because this is basically a plug and play unit, is, you know, obviously you have to put oil in it first and gasoline, but there's no other assembly required, except with these units I've noticed that I'm getting in my region here. This is the second one I bought. I've had to replace the spark plugs right off the bat, because at their testing station, when they test these units prior to shipping them out, for some reason their spark plugs are getting all fouled up. They're extremely dirty. They're black all over on the inside. So, and they're torch spark plugs, so I don't know the particulars of the torch line of spark plugs or what their particular reputation is, but I don't have good luck with torch spark plugs. So in both of these units I've went ahead and put the NGK plugs in. Just double check with the manual and they'll tell you what the recommended plugs are for this, and then you go to a reference chart and pick out what type you want. So right now I currently have an iridium plug in there from NGK. I believe it was like $16. So we're going to run that. We're going to run this thing through its paces, run it for about 2 or 3 days, get the 5-6 hours that the manual recommends as far as the break-in period of this unit goes. Running various loads at various wattages, not to exceed the 50% load rule in the initial stages. So we'll go do that. We'll run it through its paces and come back and get the final thoughts of this unit. Okay, back with my final thoughts of this unit after running it for a couple of days and breaking it in and getting it all set up. Overall, I'm quite happy with the unit. I'm happy about the size of it. It's small, compact, it's powerful, it's easy to move around, and yeah, I'm quite happy with it. I am happy also that it lived up to its reviews that I've seen on it on the internet. It usually reviews out pretty good. Price point on the unit's also pretty good. I got this for under $548, so a good price point on it. Now I have seen it where it's a little bit more expensive on the, especially on eBay. It's a lot more than that. So yeah, this is my unsolicited opinion. I think it's a great model. So if you run across one, pick it up. My only other feedback on this is I wish Westinghouse would offer this in a dual fuel where you could run it off of either gasoline or propane, and who knows, maybe they'll come out with a model in 2019 with that type of capability. So that's a wrap on this video. Thanks for watching. See ya.
I love my Greg's Workshop channel on YouTube.